Just give me a second here. I was just warming up really quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you incentives. So you're gonna be playing as Donald Duck.
Nice.
So whenever you're ready, give us a countdown.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so here we go. Magical Tetris Challenge. This is an exact copy of the Japanese arcade game that was played out in Japan. So yeah, we are just playing Tetris. So on the left here, you'll see I'll have a magic meter. So every time you clear a single line or your opponent attacks you with 2 lines or more, your magic meter fills up a little bit. And if you fill up the magic meter, the stack flattens out, and then a whole bunch of eye pieces come to basically set you up for a big comeback. Now, by clearing a bunch of lines, what you send to your opponent are called magic pieces. So, magic pieces are a bunch of really oddly shaped pieces that they're all different weird shapes. They consist of 5 blocks or more. So some of them can be called pentameters. Others, I don't know what you would call them. And so the goal for each stage is to actually send all these weird, wacky shapes to your opponent. So it forces them to misdrop a whole bunch, and then they eventually top out and lose. Now this game also has a combo system, so if you clear multiple clears in a row, whether it's singles, doubles, or whatnot, the score multiplier multiplies each time. So the first clear will be like 1 times multiplier, the next one will be 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. And I need to be careful here. I do not want to lose early on. Kind of playing a little safe, clearing some singles, filling up my magic meter. So there's also another mechanic in this game. It's called the counter. So if you have magic pieces and you clear lines, you can send those magic pieces back to your opponent, and they turn into question marks. And the question marks start out as the 2x2 square, and then each time you counter it, the squares grow in size. So you counter it once, comes 2x2 square, then 3x3, then 4x4, and then 5x5. Now, once you have a 5x5 square, you cannot counter it anymore. So if you get one, you are basically stuck with it. So there we go, mini is down. So once you get a 5x5 square, you're stuck with it. And if you have a high stack, it can be basically GG's. Now, another thing, You may have saw it earlier. I may have sent exclamation marks. So what happens is if you send too many magic pieces to your opponent, what can happen is it'll start changing the last possible magic piece in the queue to an exclamation mark. And exclamation marks are all the like big pyramids and big diamonds, like pieces you absolutely do not want whatsoever. And also, same thing with the 5x5 square. You cannot counter exclamation marks. So it's very important that you keep on top with countering magic pieces. Otherwise, you're going to be running into a big problem. And we don't want any big problems. So I'm going to try just pelting him with pieces. And there, as you see there, two 5x5 squares with that high stack. No chance to come back. So the strategy I'm going to try to do for each stage, and I haven't been doing too well. So I'm going to do a side two wide well strat. And basically what I'm going to do is clear a bunch of lines in a row and try to just flood my opponent's queue with magic pieces, hopefully sending a whole bunch of exclamation marks if possible. Fortunately, I'm kind of getting a little bit unlucky and I'm not getting the too wide wall off. But as it hurt us so far, I mean, we are so far deathless. I kind of hope that stays that way for the rest of the run. Give me an eyepiece. Okay, that was kind of a clutch eyepiece. I think if I didn't get that, I might have lost. So that's a bit unlucky. So as long as we don't lose at this point, we hopefully won't waste a bunch of time. Because yeah, the worst kind of fights that you can get in this game is ones that go on for really, really long, and then you end up losing. So you have to try to fight again, and then you lose like 2, 3, however many minutes. And in a game where you can potentially beat this in well under 10, losing all sorts of time can be quite problematic, especially... Oh, never mind. Okay, that's fine. Also, one interesting thing about Donald Duck is that on the Wolf and Pete stages, he actually does a different starting animation. So, you know, first 4 stages, he kind of, you know, tips your hat, says, you know, hello, I'm Donald Duck. With Wolf and Pete, who is actually the last stage, he kind of goes and, you know, starts stomping his feet, kind of like taking a tantrum. Now, one other thing you may see with this AI is they will hard drop for those red eyepieces. And it's usually only the late game AI that does this. So you see how it kind of waited? You know, sometimes you kind of have to clear your line clears carefully so that, you know, the magic pieces that you're about to send, you don't get them. So there is an element of timing involved with your line clears. Oh, Wolf got lucky, you got a key eyepiece. Now, that could be trouble, the misdrop. Just gotta keep clearing singles here. Fill the magic meter and we're still living. Oh, maybe not much longer. Yeah. That was unlucky. Unfortunately, it was just not quite fast enough to get to those eyepieces. So that's another thing with the filling out the magic meter is that the next like 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 pieces are all eyepieces. So that's kind of helping you set up to make the comeback. But of course, if you fill your meter up at the wrong time, then the eyepieces go towards your opponent, and basically you just get crushed. And it's a pretty horrible feeling when that happens. Okay, that was good luck there. I got a couple eyes. Unfortunately, Wolf's sack is too low to make those exclamation marks do much of anything. Oh, never mind. We got key 5x5 squares, so we're good. All right, so last stage. So this is Pete, and he is nasty. He plays really fast, and he is absolutely relentless. Nice piece sequences there. So yeah, he's already attacking. This is already not looking good. Oh no, I better put that there. And we're okay, okay. I was honestly a lot more scary than that needed to be, but honestly, I think if we just, you know, survive, don't make any dumb mistakes, we're gonna be fine. Dude, pieces, come on. Okay, thank you for that eyepiece. That was actually pretty critical. All right, still alive. Except I need to do something to get Pete to lose here, and it's... Need to start attacking now. Wait, those exclamation marks will do something. I'll do something. Okay, get ready on time. Time. Hey, it's underestimate. Let's go. Hey, that's all I wanted in this game. Just anything underestimate, it's fantastic. So yeah, that was Magical Tetris Challenge. It's a really, really crazy, difficult Tetris game that it's very unique, that you get to see a lot of pieces that you would not normally see in a Tetris game.
Well, good job, man. FFR Pro, that was a sick display of skill. I was impressed. You'll be happy. We are going to continue with you doing another Tetris on the SNES. So we'll just take some seconds to do the setup, and we'll be right back.
Sweet.